Shalom, Wakazak Mashpaka. Welcome to another episode of Daily Tonic in the World right here on GC Creative TV. And I remain your humble host, Daniel Fiesalan Yasharala. And today we are starting up with the book of Bemidbar. That's the book of Numbers. In the book of Bemidbar, we're taking from chapter 1 going to chapter 4. And it says, And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, the tabernacle of the assembly, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Mizraim, saying, Take ye the sum of all the assembly of children of Israel, after their families, by the houses of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their pools, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Yasharel. You and Aharon shall number them by their armies, and with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the numbers of the men that shall stand with you. Of the tribe of Reuben, Elitso, the son of Shedeor. Of Shimon, Shelumiel, the son of Surishadai. Of Yehuda, Nakshan, the son of Aminadav. Of Yisachar, Nathaniel, the son of Suah. Of Zebulun, Eliaz, son of Shelon. Of the children of Yosef, of the children of Yosef, of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Amihud. Of Manasseh, Gamliel, son of Pedatso. Of Benjamin, Avidan, the son of Gideoni. Of Dan, Achiezer, the son of Amishadai. Of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Okran. Of Gad, Eliakaph, the son of Deluel. Of Naphtali, Akira, the son of Anan. These are the renowned of the assembly, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of the thousands in Yasharel. And Moshe and Aharon took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the assembly together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree after their family by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, by their pools, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. So he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Yasharel's eldest son, by their generation, after their family, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, by their pool, every male from 20 years old and upward, are all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Of the children of Shimon, by their generations, after their families, by the name of their fathers, by the house of their fathers, whose whose that were numbers of them according to the numbers of the names by their pools, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Shimon, were 59,300. 24 of the children of Gad by their generations, after the family by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. And of the children of Yehuda by their generation, after their family, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Yehuda, were 64,060,600. And of the children of Issachar by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 50,400. And of the children of Zebulun, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. And of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years old and upward, of all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. And of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after the family, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. And of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their family, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. And of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the name of their fathers, according to the numbers of the children of according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. And of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their family, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 1,500. And of the children of Naphtali throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are the numbers of them. These are those that were numbered, which Moshe and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Yasharel, being 12 men, each one was of the house of his fathers. So were all those that were numbered of children of Yasharel by the house of their fathers, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Yasharel. Even all they that were numbered were 600,000 and 3,000. Were 600,000 and 3,000 and 550. But the Levinims, after the tribe of their fathers, were not numbered among them. For Yahuwah had spoken unto Moshe, saying, Only you shall not number the tribe, only you shall not number the tribes of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Yasharel, but you shall appoint Levinim over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belongs to it. They shall bear the tabernacle and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle sets forward, the Levinims shall take it down. And when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levinim shall set it up, and the stranger that comes near shall be put to death. And children of Yasharel shall pitch their tent, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard, throughout their host. But the Levinim shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the assembly of the children of Yasharel. And the Levinim guard the watch of the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Yasharel did according to all that Yahuwah commanded Moshe, so did they. Chapter 2. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Yasharel shall pitch by his own standard with the ensign of their father's house, far off about the tabernacle of the assembly shall they pitch. And on the east side, towards the rising of the sun, shall they of the standard of the camp of Yehuda pitch throughout their camps. And Nachshon, the son of Aminadav, shall be the captain of the children of Yehuda, and his host, and those that were numbered with of them shall be 314,600. And those that do pitch next to him shall be of the tribe of Yishakar, and Nathaniel, the son of Saul, shall be the captain of children of Yishakar, and his host, and those that were numbered thereof were 54,400. And of the tribe of Zebulun, and Elias, the son of Kelon, shall be the captain of children of Zebulun, and his hosts, and those that were numbered thereof were 57,400. And all that were numbered of the camp of Yehuda were 100,000 and 6,060 and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. That's about 100 and 6,400 and 400. Wow. Verse 10. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben according to their armies, and the captain of the children of Reuben was Elizur, or Elizur. You can pronounce it as Elizur or Elizur, the son of Shedeor, and his hosts, and those that were numbered thereof were 40 and 6,500. And those which pitch by him shall be the tribe of Shimon, and the captain of the children of Shimon shall be Shelumiel, the son of Surishadai, and his hosts, and those that were numbered of them were 59,300. And then the tribe of Gad, and the captain of the sons of Gad shall be Eliasaph, which is the son of Reu. and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 40 and 5,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,000 and 50 and 1,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth the second rank. Then shall the tabernacle of the assembly, then the tabernacle of the assembly shall set forward with the camp of the leavening in the midst of the camp. They shall encamp, they shall set forth, they shall set forward every man in his place by their standard. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim, according to their armies, and the camps of the sons of the captain of the sons of Ephraim was Elshama, the son of Amihud, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 40,500. And by him shall be the tribe of Manasseh. The captain of the son of Manasseh shall be Gamliel, and the son of Pedasur, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 30 and 2,200. And then the tribe of Benjamin, the captain of the sons of Benjamin, shall be Abidan, the son of Gideon, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 30 and 500 and 5,400. Sorry. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,800 and 100 throughout their armies, and they shall go forward in the third rank. In the standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north by their armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Achiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 62,700. And those that encamped by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagiel, the son of Ochran, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 40 and 1,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Akira, the son of Anan, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 50 and 3,400. All they that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,000 and 50 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standard. These are those which were numbered of children of Yasharel by the house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout their host were 600,000 and 300 and 550. But the Lebanon were not numbered among the children of Yasharel, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the children of Yasharel did according to all that Yahweh commanded Moshe. So they pitched their standard, and so they set forward, everyone after their families, according to the house of their fathers. Chapter 3. These also are the generations of Aharon and Moshe in the days of Yahuwah, in the day that Yahweh spoke unto Moshe in Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aharon: Nadav and Nadav, the firstborn, and Eli and Avihu and Elazar and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aharon, the priest, which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadav and Avihu died before Yahuwah when they offered strange fire before Yahuwah in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. And Elazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aharon their father. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aharon the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall guard his watch, and watch the whole assembly before the tabernacle of the assembly, to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall guard all the instruments of the tabernacle of the assembly, and the charge of the children of Yasharel, to do the services of the tabernacle. And you shall give the leavenings unto Aharon and unto his sons. They are holy. That's in general, totally. They are holy, given unto him out of the children of Yasharel. You shall appoint Aharon and his sons, and they shall guard their priest office. And the stranger that comes near shall be put to death. And Yahweh spoke unto Moshe, saying, Behold, I have taken the leavening from among children of Yasharel, instead of all the firstborn that opens the womb among children of Yasharel. Therefore the leavenings shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. For on the day that I smite all the firstborn of the land of Mizraim, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Yasharel, both man and beast, mine shall they be. I am Yahuwah. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers by their families, every male from a month old and upward shall you number them. And Moshe numbered them according to the word of Yahuwah, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names, Gershon and Kohath and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Livni and Shimi. And of the son of Kohath by their families, Amram and Yitshar, Chevron and Uziel. And the sons of Merari by their family, Makli and Moshi. These are the families of Lebanim, according to the house of their fathers. Of Gershon was the family of Livniim, and the family of the Shim'im. These are the families of Gershonim, those that were number of them, according to the number of all the males, from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. And the family of Gershonim shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward, and the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonim, shall be Eliasaph, the son of Lael. And the charge of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the assembly shall be the tabernacle, and the tent, the covering thereof, and the hangings of the door, the hangings for the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain of the door, and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about, and the cord of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of Amramin, the family of Yisherim, and the family of Kevronim, and of the family of Uzielim. These are the families of the Kohathim. In the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600, guarding the watch of the sanctuary. The family of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward, and the chief of the house of the father of the family of the families of Kohathim shall be Elzaphan, the son of Uzziel, and their charge shall be the ark, and their charge shall be the ark, and the table, and the menorah, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary, wherewith they minister, and the hangings, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar the son of Aharon, the priest, shall be chief over the house, over the chief of the leavening, and have the oversight of them that guard the watch of the sanctuary. Of Merari, of the family of Mekalim, or the family of Mushim, these are the families of Merari. And those that were numbered of them, according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward, were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father or the families of Merari was Suriel, the son of Abihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward, and under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and all that serve thereunto, and the pillar of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. But those that encamp before the tabernacle towards the east, even before the tabernacle of the assembly eastward, shall be Moshe and Aharon and his sons, guarding the watch of the sanctuary, for the watch of the children of Yasharel. And the strangers that come near shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the leavening, which Moshe and Aharon numbered, as the commandment of Yahuwah, throughout their families, all the males of from a month old and upward were 22,000. And Yahuwah said unto El Moshe, number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Yasharel, from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names, and you shall take the Levium, from me, for me. I am Yahuwah, instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel. The cattle of the Levium, instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Yasharel. And Moshe numbered, as Yahuwah commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel, and all the firstborn male by the number of their name, from a month old and upward, of those that were numbered of them, were 22,213. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Take the Levium instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel, and the cattle of the Levium instead of their cattle. And the Levium shall be mine. I am Yahuwah. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213 of the firstborn children of Yasharel, which are more than the Levium, you shall even take 5 shekel apiece by the pool, by the poles, by the pool, instead after the shekel of the sanctuary shall you take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs, and you shall give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aharon and to his son. And Moshe took the redemption money of them that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Levium, and of the firstborn of children of Yasharel took the money, and 1,365 shekels, after the shekels of the sanctuary. And Moshe gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aharon and his sons, according to the word of Yahuwah, as Yahuwah has commanded Moshe. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I remain your humble brother, Daniel Lion Yasharala, and I am here to speak to my fellow matchmaker out there based on the coming movie project which I'm trying to work on. We all know that the enemy is actually able to deceive our people through the means of rituals, giving us the wrong depiction and every other thing through the wrong depiction. And right now, we are here on the mission to correct the wrongs which are given to us. We all know that when it comes to communication, the easiest way to assimilate faster is based on what you see and what you hear at the same time. Because sometimes what you hear, you might forget. But whatever you see, in accordance with what you hear, it saves up in the mind. That is why I'm trying to come up with this movie, to see how I can use this movie to wake our people who are right here in Nigeria. It's high time we have to wake our people up, because enough is enough for the deceit. And remember, if the scripture itself says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Which simply means to wake our people up, we need to go down to the foundation, going down into historical breakdown to unfold some lies they're given to us. Because don't get it twisted, right here in Africa, our people have been deceived in religion that anyone who comes up to speak differently or speak against the white Jesus, they've made them to believe that they are the Antichrist. So we will not come out in that same format. Right now, we are trying to come out with a different perspective. We're trying to come out as a movie to show our people the wickedness of the white men from the very start, to prove to them that they are not called Nigerians, but they are actually the true descendants of the 12 tribes of the Asherim. And remember, before we can be able to get things fixed, we must firstly fix the mind. So I'm here to solicit to all my arts, all my coaches out there, to make this movie a success. I need your support. I need your support in prayers, support and supplies for all we need for production. Because I'm sure you know, if I'm actually to go and produce some wicked movies under Nollywood or Hollywood, they will give us the support we need. But we are trying to do a righteous assignment right here. We only need ourselves to get things done. That's why I'm here today to solicit to all my brothers out there. I need your support to make this movie project a success. In the information you can see right now on the screen, you can choose to send your support through that means, and we will honorably appreciate every support that has been sent to make this movie project a success. So with this, I say thank you to the Rabba Mashpakam and to the Rabba Yahoo as well.
Who said that the righteous also can pull up a righteous swag? Lamentation chapter 4 verse 2 says that the sons of Israel are also referred as unto fine gold. This is enough to tell you that you can rock your swag and still yet be righteous. Join Great Awakening Clothing today to get the best of outfits, putting nice print, propagating the truth through your clothing to the face of every human on the street. We have it in varieties, from the face cap to the different designs of clothes, putting out the truth right on the clothes you're wearing, and also rocking the truth righteously in your swag, which I call the righteous swag of Great Awakening Clothing.
That's why we are called Clothing That Ministers. For booking and order, please call +1 7 2 5 2 1 8 7 9 9 1. You can also visit our website at www.greatawakeningclothingline.com. Great Awakening Clothing LLC, the clothing that ministers.
Activate. 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 Activate.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. So we are going to the concluding part of today's class. Now we're in chapter 4. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe and unto Aaron, saying, take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, after their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, that all that enter into the host, to do the works of the tabernacle of the assembly. This shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the assembly about the most holy things. And when the camp set forward, Aaron shall come, and the sons, and they shall take down the covering veil, and cover the ark of testimony with it, and shall put thereon the covering of antelope skin, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, that's completely blue, and shall put in the staves thereof, and upon the table of the showbread they shall spread the cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes and the spoons and the bowls and the covers to cover without, and the continual bread shall be thereon. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, to uncover the same with the covering of antelope skin, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take the cloth of blue, and cover the menorah of the light, and of the lamp, and his tongues, of the menorah, and cover the menorah of the light, and his lamp, and his tongues, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put on, and all the they shall put it, and all the vessels thereof, within the covering the antelope skins, and shall put it upon a bar, and upon the golden altar they shall spread cloth of blue, and cover it with covering of antelope skin, and shall put to the staves thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of ministries wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of antelope skin, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. And they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, even the censer, and the flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, and all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it a covering of antelope skin, and put to the staves of it. And when Aaron and the sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary, as the camp is to set forward, that day after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burdens of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the assembly. If you observe, this is talking about maybe when they are relocating. It is these sons of Kohath that will take all the other vessels that belongs to the tabernacle. We don't have to take everything actually to bear it on themselves. while the others that are assigned to carry the ark of the testimony will carry it. But not everyone actually can pack the other items that are meant to be in the tabernacle, but only the sons of Kohath. And to the office of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, pertains the oil and the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily oblation, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of the tabernacle, and of all that's therein, in the sanctuary, and in the vessels thereof. And Yahuwah spoke unto El Moshe and unto El Aharon, saying, Caught ye not the tribe of the family of the Kohathim from among the Levium, but thus do not do unto them, that they may live and not die. When they approach unto the most holy things, Aaron and his sons go in and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden. But they shall not go in to see the holy things, are covered, lest they died. And Yahweh spoke unto El Moshe, saying, Take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the houses of their fathers by their families, from 30 years old and upward, until 50 years old, shall you number them, all that enter in to perform the service, and to do the service, to do the work of in the tabernacle of the assembly. This is the service of the family of the Gershonim, to serve and for burdens, and they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tabernacle of the assembly is covering, and the covering of the antelope skin that is above upon it, and the covering of the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, and the hangings of the court, and the hangings of the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar round about it, and their cords, and all the instruments of the services, and all that is made for them, so shall they serve. At the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of Gershon in all their burdens and in all the services. Ye shall appoint unto them in charge all their burden. This is the service of the family of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the assembly, and their charge shall be under the hand of Itamar, the son of Aharon the priest. As for the son of Merari, you shall number them after their families and by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, shall you number them. Everyone that enter into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the assembly, and this is the charge of their burden, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the assembly. The boards of the tabernacle and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and the pillar of the court round about, and the sockets, and their pins, and their cords, and all their instruments, and with all their service. By the name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all the service in the tabernacle of the assembly, under the hand of Itamar, the son of Aharon, the priest. And Moshe and Aharon, the chief of the assembly, number the sons of the Kohathim after their families and after the house of their fathers, for 30 years old and upward unto 50 years old, everyone that enters into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the assembly. And those that were numbered of them by the families were 2,750. These were they that were numbered of the family of Kohathim, all that might do the service of the tabernacle of the assembly, which Moshe and Aharon number according to the commandment of Yahuwah by the hand of Moshe. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and up, and even unto 50 years old, everyone that enters into the service for the work of the tabernacle of the assembly. Even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers were 2,630. These are they that were numbered of the family of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the assembly, but whom Moshe and Aaron did number according to the commandment of Yahuwah. And those that were numbered of the family of the sons of Merari throughout their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entered into the service for the work of in the tabernacle of the assembly, even those that were numbered of them that after their families were 3,200. These are those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moshe and Aaron numbered among the word, according to the word of Yahuwah, by the hand of Moshe. All those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moshe and Aaron, the chief of Yasharel, numbered after their families and after the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden of the tabernacle of the assembly, even those that were numbered of them were 8,504 score, according to the commandments of Yahuwah. They were numbered by the hands of Moshe, everyone according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him, as Yahuwah commanded Moshe. Up to the Most High for us being able to conclude today's program. Yes, we'll meet again tomorrow to continue from where we stop, with chapter 5. I am your humble host, Daniel Yashrala, right here on the program, Daily Tonic in the World, right here on GC Creative TV. And with this, I say shalom and bye for now.